Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries, and this is going to be for the first week in November. I did a pre-shuffle off camera, so this is going to be for the week of November 1st. The first thing out is the High Priestess. That's super fun. It's intuition, secrets, mystery. It's also about wisdom and guidance and spiritual gifts. So let's see what else for Aries this week. What else do we need to know for Aries this week? The Queen of Pentacles came out. Queen of Pentacles could be either you or somebody that you're dealing with. It could be an earth sign, or it could just be that you're a really nurturing person, or you're good with your money because it's got pentacles. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's a great card to have. This is about family, legacy, tradition, and it's also about financial security. So the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So I'm thinking this is going to be about money. Next out was the Ace of Swords. So this is all about truth and clarity, and something, it could also be new ideas, like maybe you're going to have a new creative idea that you want to start pursuing this week, or it could be a breakthrough where you're just realizing that, oh, this is what I need to do. And since it came out with the High Priestess, I'm guessing that this is something in your intuition, your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge that you're going to get clarity on. And maybe it has something to do with money and finances. Maybe it has something to do with a new job. The next one that came out was the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is more about betrayal, manipulation, winning at all costs. So let's see, why is the Five of Swords here? Why did that come out? Because these first four cards were really good, really good cards. Why is the Five of Swords here? What's going on with that? So the Seven of Pentacles came out in reverse. So this is an impatience. This could also be a missed opportunity, or it could just be a lack of progress. So maybe you feel like your finances are lacking. Maybe you feel like you don't have the financial security that you're wanting. Maybe that's what the breakthrough is this week, is you figure out how to balance your finances. Let's see. Give me something with the Seven of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups came out. So this is something also about new ideas, new beginnings, something creative. This could be something maybe you do artistic. And that could go along with the High Priestess. So let's see. Why is the Page of Cups here? What is the Page of Cups here for? Why is the Page of Cups here? So the Two of Swords came out in reverse. So this is somebody making, well, it's an indecision, but it's also avoiding confrontation, or it's just having an inner turmoil. You have two decisions to make. So maybe you're deciding whether to stay with something traditional, like the Ten of Pentacles. Could be about tradition or family legacy, or you're choosing to go in a new direction with the Page of Cups. Why is the Two of Swords here? What is the Two of Swords for? Well, something wanted to come out. Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? The Two of Pentacles. So this is all about balancing priorities. Maybe you have a lot of priorities that you're juggling, so you're unsure if you want to go this direction with the creative pursuit, or if you want to stay with something traditional like a 9-to-5. That's what it's looking like to me. So let's see what else do we have for Aries this coming week. 444 on my timer when I said that. What else is coming up for Aries? Ooh, all right. That's a good card. The Chariot. The Chariot's all about forward movement. So it looks like you're going to make a decision. It looks like you're going to make a decision whether to stay or move towards something else. And I think that Ace of Swords is what's really going to give you the clarity that you need of whether to stay or go. So let's see what else. What else do we have here for Aries this week? One more card for Aries. So the Page of Swords is reversed. That's what came out. And this is about, it can be about dishonesty and it can be about manipulation, and you might be dealing with a little bit of that. Maybe you're dealing with that at your job. And so maybe that's what's pushing you towards wanting to make the decision of to stay or to leave. But it can also just be about a lack of confidence. So maybe you're lacking the confidence to choose the path that you're really wanting. So I feel one more. I want one more for the Page of Swords. I was going to stop, but I want one more. One more Page of Swords. I don't know, the Two of Cups reversed. So this is definitely an imbalance. It also says on this card, unmet expectations. So maybe that's really what you're feeling right now, is that your expectations with this job are not what you thought they were going to be. Maybe you thought you'd be further along in your career at the moment and it just didn't happen. So I want to pull, I guess I'm going to go this way. This is an Oracle deck. This is a new deck that I got, and this is called the Soul's Journey Oracle cards. So I'm just going to pull one of these Oracle cards for you for this week. What does Aries need to know for this week? What do they need to know for this week with this reading? So empathy came out. Empathy, it says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect when you're making a choice to really see both sides and really honestly choose what you want best going forward. So this is your reading, Aries, for the first week in November. Have a good week.